Hello. So, you clicked on this video because you're in a relationship and you want to know how to maintain a relationship. Maybe because relationships in the past haven't worked out well, or it's just you're not good at keeping relationships, or maybe it's your first one. Now, it is possible to maintain a relationship if they've never been in a relationship before. There's actually a lot of people that grow up without ever being in a relationship, and then they finally get a relationship. It's something that does happen. I've known people who are like 17 and never dated anybody, and they finally get in a relationship. Usually in that instance, as I said previously, if you haven't seen it in my cheating video talking about cheating, that every relationship is a trial and lesson, that you must learn a lesson. The other individual, that the person that has never dated anybody that is dating, if they're dating another person that's been in tons of relationships, if that person has gone through enough lessons to know how to maintain the relationship, so the person that's never been in other relationships will stay with them because the other person is good at maintaining their relationship and making sure that they're a great person. So here are a couple steps. I'm going to go through how to maintain a relationship, how to work things out. Well, my first thought to maintaining a relationship is being very open with your significant other. If you are very enclosed and you're not open with each other, your relationship is most likely going, I can say it's 75% out of 25% going to fail. Your relationship will 75% of the time fail if you are not open in your relationship, in my opinion. Now, to maintain the relationship, you must be open. And I think that I have a very certain important priorities to things that need to be open. Things that need to be open: past relationships, fear of getting cheated on, your fears in general. 3 is never leaving each other. 4, how much you love each other. 5, how much that literally any fears you have you can talk about. 6, any problems. 7, taking care of each other whenever the other one's down. 7, I think those are ones that immediately come to mind, is cheating and being open about your feelings. So you can talk about feelings and not have to have the fear of your significant other looking at you differently. That's also another one. Look at the fear of having your significant other look at you a different way than how you should be looked at. Your opinion of your significant other should not change no matter what they tell you, because your love for them should be enough. And if they change, make sure it's for the better. You have to change for better. Like, people change all the time. But when you're in a relationship, when somebody changes, that shouldn't change how you feel for them or the connection that you have with them. Be very open about your connection also. Be open about everything that you can possibly be open about. If you've had tragic past relationships, and if you have a fear of cheating, that needs to be open. That needs to be present in a relationship. That is very important. Cheating is something that is very, very fearful to those that have been cheated on, and is a big fear out there. Because now that you're with a new person, you are going to be like a hawk watching them, because you will be afraid of cheating. Now that includes technology, phones. You should never, ever, ever, no matter what, not be able to access your significant other's phone. If your significant other keeps you from looking at their phone, then they're cheating on you, okay? I went over this, I think, in my cheating video, that you and your significant other need to have no privacy towards each other. Your privacy is shared. There's nothing in privacy that is hidden from you or your significant other. That is a thing that is key. Now, fighting. This is the second part I want to talk about. Fighting. There should be if you do fight, there needs to be a good level of where it happens like once in a blue moon that you fight. If you're fighting every day, your relationship is unhealthy. You either need to see a relationship counselor, a relationship person, someone to talk to, a therapist, to help you with your relationship, or 2, break up. because you are in an unhealthy relationship. You need to be in a relationship with somebody who makes you more healthy and does not make you less healthy. You need to be in a relationship with somebody who is positive, not negative, because you don't need anything negative in your life. You only need positives. Because if you have someone who's negative, always fighting, always arguing, always disagreeing over the stupidest little things or this or that, they're not helping your life. They're making things worse because it's going to stress you out and make you focus on the arguing and trying to fix it instead of focusing on getting your life priorities, like a job or finishing school or any of that, because you are so focused on your relationship that it will take away from what you really need to focus on. It's okay to have somebody as a priority, but that's if they're a positive thing. But your main key should be the priority of getting a job, getting a house, and all this junk, instead of maintaining that job and all this stuff, instead of having to worry about arguing with your significant other. That is a not okay thing, and it is something that must not be present in a relationship. Fighting is okay, but to a point. There is an unhealthy point to relationships. The third thing is spending time together. There's different ways that people express love in relationships. And for me, it is quality time. And I think quality time should actually be in every relationship. Spending quality time with your significant other. You need to talk about with your significant other, how do you two show love? And you need to show love. You need to take time out of your day to show love to that person. And I think also the key to maintaining a relationship is you have to talk at least every day. Talking every day. Going a day without talking to your significant other, I think, is a bad thing. Because just simply talking about what you did in your day is enough. Even if you're not with them, text them, call them, something to let them know how your day was. Because you two you can't look at you two. It's okay that you're separate in things, but mostly whenever, like if you move in or if you're together, you need to see yourselves as one, okay? There's a point to where you need to see, there's some instances and situations where you need to see as it's a decision that affects both of you, not one of you. So that's also a thing. And just being a good person and not being forceful. If your significant other wants to go and do something without you, like with girls that are friends, or I think that's okay, or guys or friends, don't think they're cheating on you, because that's bad. Sometimes they just need time to spend time with their friends, and that's also a key to maintain a relationship. You can't force your significant other to sit with you or do everything with you at some time. They are a person. They have singular things that they like to do. Sometimes I think that in relationships you both need to find one thing that you can do without your significant other, because I think spending too much time with your significant other can become very unhealthy. So you need some time apart. And it actually builds your relationship whenever you spend time apart, because you miss that person. So it actually makes you love them more and builds your relationship and creates a more healthy relationship. I think that is a very important part to a relationship, is spending how much time you do spend together. It is good to spend quality time with your significant other, like watch a movie, do stuff like that. But too much time equals failure in relationship. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. Because that's how arguing usually starts, is you two are in the house too much, you spend too much time together, so it leads to arguing because you do not have enough time separate. So you need separate time or you will end up arguing. As I said previously, arguing leads to a failure in relationships. And I think that just doing little things for them is also a good way to maintain a relationship. Just all this stuff is basically the whole point of how to maintain a relationship is positive things, things that are healthy, and being very open. I think that those are like the three main things I can come up with of what you need to have in a relationship. And I guess 4, not arguing as much, you know. And now I have I can't get over the cheating. Like I talk about cheating all the time because I've been cheated on. Okay, And that's why I'm like, I know what it's like for people that have, it's like an anxiety, it's a fear. You need to have that as an open thing. Like, it cannot be closed. If it is, it has to be full and open. And if you're cheating on your significant other, stop it. And to confess, and your relationship will end. And also, I know we're not talking about cheating. Okay, I can't help it, but I did my cheating video, so I just want cheating to stop. It's a thing that needs to end, and I really believe in that on the bottom of my heart. But yeah, so this is what I think the keys and things to maintaining a relationship was in this video, and I hope it helped you. I hope it helps you maintain your relationship, and I hope I open up new ideas to you and help your relationship, you know. And remember, too much time together is always enough. I think I just popped in my head. Make sure that you have your own thing that you do. It's an important thing to remember. You need to not spend too much time together. I know it's fun, and I know you love that person, but I've experienced it. If you spend if you go like at least 5 months in your relationship without doing something without your significant other, I guarantee you will begin to argue. So find something to do on your own. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, and this has been me, the real me, talking about real stuff. And yeah, check out my main channel. I post things that aren't so serious, and you know, it's Brock Kavanaugh. So thank you, everyone. That about does it for me. I'm out of here. I hope I helped you out. So